Taurus, hi. So this is going to be a reading for April 28th through May 4th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. There's a lot of cards flying out today, and I usually don't do flyers, but if they want to come out persistently, I let them. So that's what happened here. We got a situation by one of the lights there at the main entrance through the back of the house here. There's a light right there, and we came down this morning and I was taking Blue out in the backyard, and I see Felix being super like, oh my god, like looking up there at the light, and I'm like, and I look up and I see a bunch of shit put in there by birds that are trying to make nests. I'm not sure if it was a dove or a robin that did that, because initially I thought I saw a dove, but then I saw a robin. But anyways, I took that off, not because it's too close to the entrance, plus the cats are gonna go ballistic and they might rip through the screen of the door, so I don't want to get any commotion close to the door. And I took that off and I put one of Blue's toys up there so that they don't put anything. And I came out and there was still shit being put on top of Blue's toys on the light. I'm like, great. So I don't know. Keeping an eye out. The overall energy for the reading, the Page of Cups. I mean, this is a light energy. It's a nice energy, but it's quite light. It's almost like, you know, you're just going about your day and you're trying to keep yourself as open as possible, and it's feeling good. You're doing good. What's up, baby girl? What's going on? What's cracking whack? Hold on, you got some ego. You know mama, she's not gonna let you until you let her. Okay. Okay. All right. No, not on the cards. No, I see you leaning, and I already set up. Okay, good. All right, so pretty chill energy, a good one, as I said. Not a lot necessarily happening yet. We'll see. In the recent past, the Magician, the Three of Wands, the King of Cups. You're manifesting something. It's something surrounding your heart, like it's super, super important from that angle, but it looks to be either on hold or it's taking a minute for this manifestation to come to fruition. I don't know. But I see the manifestation in place, and then I see this massive gap of time, and then I see your heart. So we'll see what that's about. In the current situation, the Nine of Swords, the Sun, the Nine of Cups. Something is showing up as being a little bit stressful. What I like about it, though, is your attitude towards it. Like, okay, yeah, I'm going to stress about this because, you know, I can't help it. But I'm not going to let it take, you know, the time of the day for me. Like, I'm going to try to focus on positive things rather than, oh, let me worry about this one thing, you know. 24/7. Okay. In the immediate future, the Four of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. Something nice is happening. Really, really, really nice. It could be in between you and another energy, and I see a lot of love there in the middle. The thing is, when it happens, I kind of see you being like, I don't know what to do with this one. I'm not sure. Okay. Let's clarify. Let's move Juno, because I don't know what to clarify. Because she's sitting on your cards. Okay, baby girl. Hold on. There we go. Okay, right there. Right there? Huh? You're good? Okay. I see you took the King of Cups with you. And I'm willing to let that be, because I know what it is. And I know where it is. There it is. Okay. You don't want to let it go? You gotta. You're okay. You're okay. Right there. Right there. We did this. Alrighty. Okay, let's clarify now. Let's do the Page of Cups. You get the Justice card, the Two of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Okay, yeah, it's this whole Two of Pentacles situation. Like, something feels really, really good. It's starting to feel better and better, and potentially even closer and closer to what you've been manifesting there. The thing is, I kind of see you being like, I'm not sure. I don't know. Is this it? Is this my manifestation? So there's a little bit of a seed of doubt in there, to say the least. Your intuition is on point. It's kind of telling you, yeah, this is it. This feels good because it feels good. Everything looks and feels right. But there you are in the middle being like, oh, I'm not sure. Okay, let's do the Magician in the recent past. You get the Queen of Swords, the Strength card, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, whatever that manifestation is there, it has to do with, I know, I just remembered what my shirt says, choosing love. But that's exactly how that came through. In that manifestation, I choose love, thus I'm manifesting this. And it's a pretty tough choice to make by the looks of it, but you're making it. You're very clear about it, actually. So your manifestation has to do with that, with your choice of love. For the Three of Wands, you get the Hierophant, the Judgment card, the Fool. Yeah, and you're willing to wait. You're like, universe, I'm putting this manifestation out there. Whenever the right timing is for it, so be it. So you're not in a rush, and you're kind of giving me a sense of whenever it does show up, I will be able to recognize it and I'll definitely embrace it fully. Nice way of going about it. Let's do the King of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Death card, the Ace of Pentacles. With that, though, with this manifestation, calling that into your life, it almost feels like you're opening up a brand new chapter, right? Which looks empty. You're filling it up with your intention, with your love for your intention. Your manifestation is in there, but there's nothing quite concrete in there yet. But you're opening it up, and you know that it's gonna happen when it's gonna happen, but for that to happen, you need to wrap something up, because you can't bring that with you in this new chapter. It belongs to a different chapter, whatever that was. So you understand from what you're showing me that if you want for this to open, you got to close this one out, which I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't think it's something specific. I think it's the same, like, the metaphor of cleaning up your closet and throwing out old stuff so that new stuff can come in. So I don't think it's something in particular, oh, this situation needs to go because otherwise this can happen. No, a lot of things might need to, So, but there's that understanding on your side that, in order for this to stay open and to actually start gaining momentum and shape, some things need to go. Okay. So that's basically your manifestation over something that has to do with choosing love. I know, I'm like, man, did I get the right shirt this week? For the Nine of Swords, in the current situation, you get the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor. And now it's like, okay, but whoever's at the other end of this, and I don't know if you know who at the other end of this is, because what you're manifesting there is frequency, is energy. You're not showing me, oh yeah, it's a person with blue eyes, long hair, and blah, 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 blah. None of that. You're just showing me love. And the same here. You're like, okay, whoever is that personified energy of that, that's where the, I don't know, comes from, your insecurity, because you're like, well, I hope, they're gonna want to stand by my side, and they're gonna want to do this with me, and they're gonna, like, I hope they want to too. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay. Oh, that's why it's not. But this has to do with your insecurity more than anything, you know? Because if you trust that, hey, I put the right frequency out there and the right match to that is going to come forward, then that's that, you know? But this definitely makes you kind of question yourself here. If you have to, you know, question if whoever that is going to stay or go or want to do this or not, or you just got to trust that, hey, no, if it's right, then yeah, they're gonna wanna. For the sun, in the current situation, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Ooh, but the insecurity is growing stronger and stronger. I do see you initially trying to focus on, again, trusting and just focusing on the most beautiful energies that are surrounding you at this moment in time. And you're doing that for a split second. And then as this seed of doubt is being planted, it starts to grow. And your insecurity grows with it. Well, that's not great. Let me see the Nine of Cups. The King of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. So the way I see you here is showing up on the surface with this big ass energy of confidence, and I got it together, and I'm good. I got it all together. Everything's perfect. Underneath it all, that seed is just growing and growing and growing. And again, with it, your sense of insecurity, that whatever you've been opening your heart up to might not stay, might not want to stay, might choose something else, might, you know. So again, that has nothing to do with how the energies are being put out there in the universe. It has to do with your sense of self-worth, your sense of, you know, trusting not only the process, but yourself. And even though you're doing a great job here, showing it on the surface, like, oh, me, sense of secure, look at me, I'm so secure, it's not even funny. And you are showing up like that. But underneath it all, you're kind of stressed about it. So it's a little bit deceptive, this whole facade thing that you're putting out there. Because I don't know, I don't think you're doing it on purpose. I think a lot of times when we do that, when we overcompensate on the surface about anything, that means that there's something underneath that's quite the opposite of what we're trying to overcompensate for. So, you know, if you're confident, you're going to show up in the world as being confident, and that's that. When you're trying to poke somebody's eyes with how confident you are, then we got a problem. You know what I mean? So that's why it's showing up as deceptive. From where I'm sitting, it's understandable, and I can see why it would show up like that. I just want to kind of point it out to you that this is touching on your sense of self-worth and, you know, confidence in yourself and in the energies at play, and especially in the frequency of your heart and the choice that you made. For the Four of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Something's shaping up nicely here. It starts potentially with a little bit of, hey, what's up, you know, friendship maybe or something. I don't know. It's starting from something small and then it gets bigger. Now, that doesn't mean that it goes from friendship to romantic. It could stay from friendship to friendship, but it still gets bigger in energy. So something is starting to shape up nicely here. And there is a partnership involved. And then slowly but surely it starts growing into something really, really nice that you feel really, really good about. Let's do the Three of Cups. The Ten of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Empress. Yeah, it's going places. It's going places, big places. Potentially quite fast, even though ironically, I see a steady, slow type of an energy here, but I'm like, nah, I think it's, you may be perceiving it as, it's okay, it's smooth sailing. It's quite fast. Again, it may be perceived as not that fast, but from an energetic standpoint, it feels like, no. This is growing, and it's growing fast. But it's natural too. So even if it is fast, that's why it won't feel like it's fast. For the Two of Pentacles, I knew it. For the Two of Pentacles in the immediate future, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, the Eight of Cups. And now you're, is this it? Is this not it? What am I going to do with it? So again, kind of pointing or poking at your sense of self-worth here, because you're starting to have questions and you start to question the whole deal. The whole deal looks amazing. You feel amazing as you go with it, but at some point in time you stop and question. And then you go back to your manifestation there of choosing love. And it's like, is this it? Does this fall under that? Or does it not? Because it sure looks like it could be. Looks very, very similar to the, But like, is it? I don't think I'm feeling it. Figure it out. Because you're going to need to have, as you go with it, if I were to stop you right there when you were in the middle of it and asked you, is this it? You would have said yes. But when you stop and question, that gives you plenty of time to go and tune into this lack of, there's something that has to do with your self-worth. And again, trusting yourself and trusting the choices that you're making. So for some reason, you're falling back into that when you give yourself 2 minutes here to think about it. And then that takes away from all of, is it that? Is it not that? Is it what I manifested? Is it not? Let's start kind of opening it up. And why? If it feels good, why not go with it? It'll reveal itself as your manifestation or not your manifestation. But why stop questioning it, especially when it runs so nice? What's to question about it? Unless it's something that has to do with you. But let's see what the universe has as a final advice. The Three of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. Don't give me that human BS. Well, I've been hurt in the past. So yeah, we all have. What does that have to do with any of this? Well, I wanted to be right. I wanted to. Okay, that's, limiting human mind taking over and trying to make sense of things. And it's like, we're talking energy here. We're talking heartfelt energies here. Not human mind that has compartments of the pain that they've been through, the experiences they've been through, the traumas, the this, the that, and the other. Yeah, of course, keep that into consideration, but don't let it stop you from being present with what is now, And also heal that, whatever pain you're bringing with that tells you, hey, I've been hurt in the past. Okay, but didn't you heal that? But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.